The recent freezing cold weather across Europe seems to have abated a little bit, but as you can see here in Strasbourg, where the Parliament is sitting this week, it's still pretty chilly. The plunging temperatures of the past few weeks have focused renewed attention on homeless people and the challenges they face, challenges that are always multiplied at times of cold weather.
The big freeze has claimed many lives across Europe, and most of those who died had one thing in common: they were homeless. Last September, MEPs called on the European Commission to come up with a strategy to address homelessness in Europe, and recent events have brought renewed importance to the need for such a strategy. Joseph Daul, EPP Group Chairman, spoke in an urgent debate convened on the issue.
At the time of speaking, more than 600 people have died in the past few days in Europe, victims of cold and isolation. It's time to remember that Europe is not just about economic and financial issues. It's above all about solidarity. The wave of cold weather affecting our populations gives us an opportunity to show that.
For the Commission, Michel Barnier said that member states have the primary responsibility for addressing homelessness, but that the EU could add value to their efforts.
Although the direct capacity of the European Union is limited in this respect, we do have a role to play. First of all, we need to remind member states of their responsibilities and support them in their efforts. In the longer term, we need to broaden our understanding of the problem, in particular by enhancing our tools for measuring the extent of homelessness and by reacting better.
One of the most practical measures the EU can take to alleviate poverty across the EU is through food aid. For the past 25 years, the Union has run a programme of food distribution to the poorest and most vulnerable citizens. But surpluses began to run out last year, and the European Commission, which manages the programme, sought to buy food stocks on the open market. Parliament's rapporteur on this dossier, Czesław Adam Siekierski, takes up the story.
Some of the member states referred the situation to the European Court of Justice, which said buying food on the open market was unlawful. There was no consensus in the Council, and we had to consider an alternative structure for this program. But after long negotiations, the Polish presidency brokered a deal that will allow the system to continue in its current form until the end of next year.
Many MEPs feel strongly about the contribution of the food aid programme to helping Europe's neediest citizens. And whatever the future of this system, the member states that want to abolish it have won few friends. The member states argue that it should be subject to subsidiarity, a responsibility of national, regional and local governments. But the rapporteur believes those member states have forgotten another important word from the EU's lexicon: solidarity.
This program is really important for the European Union because assistance goes to the poorest and neediest citizens. Also, at this time of crisis and cold, national budgets are stretched and EU funds are therefore very important for many member states. It has a real human and social dimension.
The EU has a lot on its plate at the moment, so to speak, but by addressing these twin challenges of homelessness and food aid, the EPP Group is showing itself once again to be the champion of an inclusive and responsive Europe. For more information on our group's activities, please visit our website, eppgroup.eu. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.